IDCOP, one of the most beautiful moments of my life. Not only mine, I think whoever was part of this program, for them, these were one of the most beautiful days of their life. IDCOP was divided into urban and rural visit. Let me just jump to the rural visit directly. Urban visit was also important, but it was the rural visit where we all came together, we stayed together, ate together, and we had a lot of fun while learning together. Before explaining about the visit and its experience, let me give you a bit background about the place where we stayed. Kaivara is a small and beautiful town in Chikbalapur district, located around 65 kilometers away from Bangalore. This place is famous for its hills and trekking and also for the temple of Sri Yogi Narayana Swami. During IDCOP, we got a chance to stay in the very ashram. I will just start with my COP experience. Before starting any activity, we meet the village leaders and also interact with each other as to know each other. Then, next day, we go to the village. Every group is assigned a village where they are going to continue their further activities. Each group have two faculties, one social worker, 2 to 4 facilitators, and 20 to 30 UG students. They all do not belong to any one profession. They are from medicine, dental, nursing, physiotherapy, or maybe from pharmacy. This is the beauty of this program, where students and faculty members from different professions come together and become one team. Our first activity was social mapping. Before starting any activity, we should know whom to approach and from where to get things. To do so, in a village, we were again divided into 8 groups, and each group was sent in one area of the village. And then we have asked them to enlist all the resources present in that area and also try to interact with the families of that area. After an hour, they gathered back at the meeting point, and one person from each group came forward and represented its group. Then, this group of 8 people made a bigger map with the help of local available things like stone, grass, colors, chalk pieces. This activity was very helpful in knowing the area where we are going to work for next 10 to 15 days and also for team building. Next day activity called monsoon was there. Monsoon helped us to understand the importance of climate in agriculture and how life of a farmer revolves around agriculture and climate, and how they have to plan all their expenditures based on income of humans. This activity helped us to empathize the situation of farmers in small town. Next activity was family survey. To plan any activity, we should have an idea about the need amongst the population. It can be felt need or unfelt need. To do so, we decided to conduct a family survey, which was one of the tasks given to us. And we found that burden of certain diseases or habits were increasing drastically, based on which we had planned our activities. So one of the problem which we found was increasing drastically was alcoholism and other was malnutrition. So our community health education program was focused on that. Mostly people of Kaiwara are into agriculture of tomato and groundnuts. Study culture is also one of the major source of income.
He was jumping actually.
Husbandry is also one of the source of income for families of Kaiwara. Kaiwara has 22 villages and every village has at least one primary school. So our next task was to conduct a school health camp and educate children with basic, good and healthy habits. Before starting health education program, we have performed a basic examination for the students of their height, weight, eyes, oral examination, and general physical examination. We chose topics like why bathing daily is important, why balanced diet is important, why should we have balanced diet, and what will be there in the balanced diet. We also taught them certain exercises that they should do and they can do after getting up in morning. And also at the end of the program we had done a brushing drill where free toothbrushes and toothpastes were provided to the school children. They were taught how to brush. Now, teaching children can be little tricky. So, we identified volunteers from the children themselves and we set them as role models. They were taught first to brush and then they demonstrated among their fellow school children and they followed it very nicely. Our next task was to conduct an evening camp for whole village with health education programs the next day. This was a huge task. Our village had around 40 houses, that means 40 families, and we did not expected much will turn up. But we still tried our best. We went house to house to call and inform. And we also requested some of the people who we saw that yes, they really need a medical attention right now. Then we didn't expect much, but still we had an OP of around 100 people. In health camp, we had done general body examination, and then the person was diverted to the required specialty. We can say that, for example, like physiotherapy or pharmacy directly, or maybe nursing or dental department.
ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಮ್ಮ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಹತ್ರ ಹೋಗಿ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಹತ್ರ ಹೋಗಿ
ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ರಕ್ತಹೀನತೆ ಬರೀ ಹೆಂಗಸರಲ್ಲದೆ ಗಂಡಸರಲ್ಲೂ ಕಾಣಿಸುತ್ತದೆ. ಈಗ ಈ ಹಾಡಿನ ಮೂಲಕ ಹೇಳಿರುವ ಲಕ್ಷಣಗಳು ಕಾಣಿಸಿಕೊಂಡರೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹತ್ತಿರದ ಸರ್ಕಾರಿ ಆಸ್ಪತ್ರೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಉಚಿತ ಸೇವೆಯನ್ನು ಪಡೆಯಬಹುದು. ಇದನ್ನು ತಡೆಗಟ್ಟಲು ಪೌಷ್ಟಿಕ ಆಹಾರಗಳಾಗಿರುವ ಹಸಿರು ತರಕಾರಿ ನಿಮ್ಮೂರಲ್ಲೇ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ. ಹಾಲು, ಮೊಸರು, ಹಸು, ಎಮ್ಮೆ, ಮೇಕೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಊರಲ್ಲೇ ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ.
This was the second last activity, and students enjoyed it a lot because it was a role play, and they used the local language to convey what they wanted to say, and even the people who were there, they were also convinced, and they understood what the students wanted to convey them. The song you can hear in background, the bhajan starts from morning 5 and they sing continuously till 10 p.m. at night. After coming back from a tiring day, it is so peaceful to listen to this. Our last activity was Ramadan. Ramadan means a voluntary contribution involving physical efforts. It is a way to help your community and contribute to help and change the environment around you for better. We decided to clean all the poly bags from the environment and donate some stationeries and first aid to school children.